Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sleep Sleeper series, and in this episode, we're starting it off with something a bit unconventional. We are buying a leaf stone. Okay, we're not buying a leaf stone yet, but we will be buying a leaf stone. Oh gosh, the timing on that was priceless. Okay, what do I want to get rid of? I have too much garbage. Okay, I have 11 linking cords. You don't need more. I'll get rid of like 3. I just want to buy one item. Come on, game. I'm sure I'll get more linking cords. I have some friends that aren't quite friendship level 3 yet, and even if 8 is plenty, so yeah, we're gonna buy a thunder. No, wait. That was almost a really bad mistake. Leaf stone. We're buying a leaf stone because we don't currently have one, and I want to do something. Now, recently, I was debating evolving that Eevee that I have, and I said that it was close, and just not close but no cigar. And I asked you guys for opinions in the last episode, and I've been convinced, and I'm assuming you already know what I've been convinced of, given the fact that I purchased that leaf stone. I'm convinced that it is worth the investment. It's unfortunate that helping bonus isn't available until level 75 on it, but it's definitely good enough before that point, and I am happy to finally make the investment. So sorry, Gerald, you're not gonna be our long-term healer option. We already kind of knew that was gonna happen, though. He was eventually gonna get replaced. But we have this Eevee. It is going to be our long-term healer. We are making the investment today. We have the opportunity to do so with the Leafeon. Let me just make sure. I want to double triple check because that's not a cheap expense. 1,400 sleep points. This is the right Eevee. It's subskill seedable. I have the subskill seed stocked up and ready to go for level 25. I'm not going to level it yet because it's not. Leafeon is what we want. Leafeon. Okay. Yes, we know it changes to grass. So yeah, we're not going to invest candies yet because honestly, I want to use the candy boost functionality that's coming up over Psychic Week soon. And it's interesting because we probably don't want to... we aren't going to be using it for the Darkrai vs. Cresselia week, most likely, because I do want to get a Wobbuffet for that purpose, because it's going to do better with the 1.5 times skill trigger boost. It's going to blow this guy out of the water, even if I just have a mid Wobbuffet. Because Wobbuffet by default actually has a better base skill trigger rate per day than Leafeon does. So adding 1.5 times onto that, that thing's gonna be phenomenal. But if I was to level this guy up all the way, it would only take to level 18. I want to be level 25 before I actually start using it. So we're gonna leave it how it is for now. We're gonna leaf it how it is. Anyway. So we're gonna leave it how it is for now. And also, another thing that I wanted to make note of. This was mentioned to me by one of you guys in the comments. Energy recovery bonus. It's getting a buff soon to make it so that they start the day off with 5 more energy than the rest of the team, basically. And that is shockingly good for my intentions with this team, because that means the Leafeon is going to be the most energized thing on the team, which means it'll be least likely to select itself. I actually noticed this later in the day after recording that video that I did yesterday, and then one of you guys brought it up a couple hours ago in the comments on that video, and it's like, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I noticed that mere hours after recording the video, before they commented it. It's like we both had the same thought at the same time, which is, I think that's kind of funny. So, and ultimately that's what tipped me over the edge, was the fact that they're making that buff to energy recovery bonus, because that basically means the way that this Pokemon feeds the team, we don't want a feedback loop. We don't want a feedback loop of it healing itself, and then healing itself and healing itself. We don't want the Umbreon problem. And that's what it would do if it had, say, an energy recovery down nature, or if it was the same level as everybody else, you'd proc itself once and then it'd be fine. But realistically, we want that energy to be going to the rest of the team. We do want to make sure that it is energized so that it can provide that healing to the rest of the team. But at the same time, hopefully it can proc once on every other member of the team and then itself. That's like the ideal circumstance, because realistically, when this skill is maxed, it regenerates like 50% of their energy. A Pokemon only needs like 1 proc and then it's good for the day. Like, 50% energy all at once, they're probably doing fine with just that. So, if it can just get those 4 procs, 1 to each member of the team, and then maybe 1 to itself, maybe 1 more to a Pokemon that has energy recovery down, then I'd be happy. But this guy should be fine with that, especially since it is less likely to select itself than other Pokemon. If they didn't make that change to energy recovery bonus, I think I'd still be on the fence. But given that they're buffing this sub-skill, it's honestly really, really nice, and I love it. Such a random niche buff that only applies to this account specifically, but I love it. It's cool. It's awesome. And it provides milk, which plays into our long-term goals of making tea time corn scones. So, we're not investing yet to use it right away, because we do have more pertinent goals, more pressing matters to attend to, and we don't quite have the resources to get it to level 25 where it will actually be good yet, but it is our next immediate goal. So, it is our long-term option. I guess not next immediate goal. It's our long-term option. But we took the first step and actually made the commitment today, even though we don't need it right away. That's honestly a suboptimal decision. Typically, you don't invest things until you actually need them. And I wish I said, but I do intend to use candies on it over the course of the event in 2 weeks. So I guess I should have waited till 2 weeks, but sometimes I'm impatient. And I sometimes make suboptimal decisions because those suboptimal decisions are fun. And you know what? In my opinion, if you make a suboptimal decision and it's fun to you, then it's optimal for the purposes of having fun, which is the real goal here. So that's optimal, even if it is suboptimal. Anyway, tangent aside, 13 hours and 39 minutes of sleep. I let this thing sleep way too long last night, but that's all right. I was tired. I did not sleep that long, but I didn't touch the sleepers for quite some time. It looks like we're getting 7 spawns this morning. A couple 3 stars, a couple 2 stars. I'd say a nice even mix. What are we gonna see? Let's see. Seal, Swablu, Riolu. I do like seeing the Swablu. There's a Slowpoke. Watch. I just made that investment. Just you wait and see. I'm gonna catch this Slowpoke, and it's gonna have phenomenal stats. The fact that there's even a Slowpoke here kind of terrifies me, because I know that that's a possibility. The game could be sticking me for making that investment literally right before catching the Slowpoke of our dreams. I'm just waiting for it to be amazing. Is it hungry? Okay, it's not hungry at least, so it's not giving us a free Slowpoke. Okay. Honestly, at this point, now that I'm decided I'm investing the Leafeon, I'd rather catch the Swablu, just because I don't need what Slowpoke has to offer anymore. But at the same time, I have to try, just to know. My curiosity killed the cat, but I am curious. I am curious if this thing has jacked stats like I think it will be. And if it does, then we have two healer options, you know? Nope, it got all full. Okay, I didn't do a stupid. Well, I did kind of do a stupid, but whatever. Okay. We're not gonna... do we want Swablu that bad? No, we have plenty of berry finders. I'm gonna save the Great Biscuits again for 16-pip Pokemon. And 16-pip Pokemon exclusively. Especially ones that we want on this account. So, we're making serious strides around here, even though we literally caught nothing. Kind of a boring morning, but it's a morning of investment, and that's what matters. Guys, there's a psychic event coming up. Maybe I should send out Wobbuffet can't. No, I'm not. Sorry, that's a bad joke. Spheal, I guess. It's either Spheal or Flaffy. Alrighty. Aw, so close to hitting level 44. Research rank 44. Darn. Just barely couldn't make it. Barely. Alrighty, well, that's basically everything I wanted to do today. So, if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we will have a link to the channel's Discord. Love to have it if you all joined, hang out, talk about Pokemon Sleep and other things related. And yeah, as always, I thank you guys for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.